So hello guys, here we comes with next question of the quadratic equation series. So here we have given the fx as this, where we have given a condition and I is equal to this for fx equal to 0. So now we write f of x is equal to, in a simpler way, x minus a1 into this. Here please mention that here 3 will also come. So x minus a2 into x minus a3 plus a1 plus a2 plus a3 minus 3x. Since we have given a condition that a1 less than a2, a2 less than a3, so we also conclude that a1 is also less than a3. It's obvious. So अब हम देखते हैं कि now we have to check for the roots. All we have given is roots, 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 roots. So basically we don't have to find the exact roots, we just have to calculate it by the value a1, a2 and a3 means. So we have to find out f of a1. We get a1 plus a2 plus a3 minus का 3a1 is equal to a2 plus a3 minus 2a1. Similarly, f of a2 is equal to a1 plus a3 by minus 2 times a2. We can always use this kind of symmetry, as we can see here, because this will save a lot of time even in your main exam. So now we have three equations. This and this one. So we can see that where we have given some conditions, so by these we can use this, that it is very clear to observe that if a2 is greater than a1 and a3 is greater than a2, so on summing these, it will always be greater than 2 times a1 because they both are greater. Otherwise I can even help you see by wait a second please. See, let us call this equation number 1, this equation number 2, this equation number 3. On adding 1 plus 3, we get a2 plus a3 greater than 2 times a1, which on taking the a1 on left side, a2 plus a3 minus का 2 times a1 is greater than 0, which implies that f of a1 is greater than 0. See, so now we have got that f of a1 is greater than 0, but we cannot say about f of a2. This can be greater than 0. Either way, it can be less than 0 or it can be equal to 0. We have nothing to conclude about, but we have also f of a3. On finding f of a3, we will find that f of a3 would come to be less than 0 by the same way you have done here. See here, we can also write, when you will put the value, we can get the same for f of a3 less than 0, which I have written here. So as we know, this is the equation is a cubic equation. So the cubic equation is of the type something like this or this. So here, as we given f of a1 is greater than 0, so it should be positive. See, this is a 9. F of a1, this is the value, it is positive, so here and from negative infinity it will rise from negative, and here it is not a local maxima, so somewhat this and this. We cannot conclude about this point. F of a2 can be here or here, but f of a3 would be here somewhere. So as we can see, all the conditions are fulfilling, that f of a1 is less than it, f of a3 is negative, here it is negative, f of a1 is positive, here it is positive. So we got that we have 1 root, 2 root and 3 root. So as we can see, option C would be our correct answer.